Why are underpairs tricky with certain poker board textures? Have you ever found yourself holding an underpair and wondering how to play it based on the board texture? This situation can be quite tricky, and understanding the board is key. Underpairs are pocket pairs that are lower than the highest card on the board. Their strength can change dramatically depending on how the community cards are laid out. First, let's talk about board texture. This term describes how the cards on the flop relate to each other. Are they connected? Are they suited? Are they paired? These factors influence the types of hands that your opponents might have. On dry boards, which are usually disconnected and consist of different suits, underpairs can sometimes hold up better. Since there are fewer straight or flush draws possible, you might feel more confident. However, keep in mind that underpairs remains vulnerable to overcards. These overcards can easily beat your hand. Dry boards often favor players who were aggressive before the flop, making it hard to value bet or bluff. Opponents may fold weaker hands but could also have stronger top pairs or better kickers. Now let's shift to wet boards. These boards have connected cards and multiple suits, allowing for many straight and flush draws. Underpairs become much riskier here. The chance that your opponents have made strong hands or draws increases significantly. This means your underpair is less likely to be the best hand. On wet boards, continuation bets often have less fold equity. This means your opponents are more likely to continue with their strong or drawing hands. It can be challenging to play underpairs aggressively in this scenario. When the board is paired, the situation gets even more complicated. Paired boards can create full house possibilities, which can crush underpairs. While paired boards might reduce the chances of straights or flushes, the threat of full houses makes underpairs very weak. Even if your underpair is the best hand at the moment, the risk of being outdrawn is high. In practical terms, underpairs are tricky on certain board textures for several reasons. They often do not improve after the flop and can be dominated by higher pairs or top pairs with better kickers. On wet boards, the presence of multiple draws and connected cards means your opponents are more likely to have strong hands. On paired boards, the threat of full houses makes underpairs vulnerable. On dry boards, while underpairs may hold up better, they still face the risk of overcards. Successful play with underpairs requires careful thought about the board texture, your opponents, tendencies, and your position at the table. Adjusting your bet sizing, deciding when to fold or call, and knowing when your underpair might be the best hand are all influenced by how the flop cards interact. Understanding these concepts can help you navigate tricky situations with underpairs more effectively.